Hello friends, and once again welcome to my channel. A day before yesterday, a lady visited my office and she asked me a very simple question. Will I join my husband's event business? Is this good time for me to join the business? Although it is a very simple query, but also it is a very important query. So I erected a horary chart according to her query. The judgment time was 13th of October 2016, 19:25 hours at the place Ludhiana, and the divine number given to me was 65. Now at the time of judgment, the ruling planets were ascendant star lord Sun, because Rahu was in Sun sign, so Rahu will also be considered as one of our ruling planet. Further, ascendant sign lord is Mars, moon star lord is Jupiter, moon sign lord Saturn, Ketu is in Saturn sign, so Ketu will also be considered here as a ruling planet, and day lord is Jupiter. So these are our 5 basic ruling planets. Now to judge these kind of queries, a very KP simple rule, which is if 10th cusp sublord anyhow signifies 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house or 11th house, then person may join job or business as subordinate. In the favorable dasha bhukti of 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house significators. Now let me point out one thing, that this lady is going to join her husband's business as a subordinate. So that is why we have considered here 6th house. Rather 7th house we will consider here 6th house. So this is the main point which I would like to bring in to your notice. Now the first and foremost thing is to check the genuineness of the query, to check the mind of the querent. So at the time of judgment, moon was, because moon reflects our mind, so always the genuineness or mind is read only through moon. So moon at the time of query was signifying 9th house of marketing, first house of self efforts, 2nd house of finance, 3rd house courage, 6th house of service and 10th house of profession. So all these houses are equally relevant to this query, hence the query is genuine without any doubt. Now let us see the chart. As you can see on the screen, this is the chart which I erected on 13th of October 2016. At the set time, horary number was 65. So here you can see the chart. Now let us see the relevant cusps which are going to be analyzed. So here is the 10th cusp. You can see the sublord of 10th cusp is Venus. Here you can see where my cursor is moving. The 10th cusp sublord is Venus. Further, although it is enough to check only the 10th cusp, but to cross verify the query, we can also check the supportive houses, like second house, second cusp sublord is Mars, then 6th cusp and 11th cusp sublord is Ketu. So let us see all these sublords, what are they actually signifying. Now here you can see our 10th cusp sublord is Venus. Venus is signifying the 5th house of speculation. Further, star lord of Venus is signifying third house of courage, sixth house of service, sixth house of job, or joining the business as subordinate. 10th house of profession. Further, Venus at sub level is signifying the first house of self efforts, second house of finance, and ninth house of marketing. So here Venus is clearly indicating positive results, and Venus in no way signifying any of the opponent houses. So the lady can join her husband's business without any doubt. Let us cross check the same with Mars and Ketu. Mars, here you can see Mars is signifying the 6th house, again 6th house of job or joining the business as a subordinate. 11th house of gain, 11th house of income, 11th house of fulfillment of desires. Further, Mars is in star of Venus in 5th house of speculation, and further Mars is in sub of Moon. Moon is clearly signifying first house, second house, and ninth house respectively. Let us see Ketu. Ketu, here you can see Ketu is signifying the first house of self efforts, second house of finance, fifth house of speculation, seventh house of business itself, seventh house of partnership, seventh house of ties, legal ties, eighth house a little bit obstacles, ninth house of marketing. And similarly at star level you can see Ketu is in Rahu star signifying second house, first house, third house, fourth house of business margin as well, seventh house and ninth house. So almost this query is, as we have checked, it is a genuine query, and all the sublords are signifying positively. Now her further question was, is this good time for me to start the business? Now let us see how can we judge whether the time is favorable or not. Here you can see, here is the second house. The significators of second house are Ketu, Rahu, Mercury, Jupiter and Moon. Further, the sixth house significators are Sun, Mars, Venus, Moon and Jupiter. The 10th house significators are Venus, Moon and Jupiter. The 11th house significators are Sun and Mars. Now we will extract the final significator between ruling planets and these house significators, and the final significators are Sun, Rahu, Mars, Jupiter and Ketu. So here you can see the current period is running of Jupiter, which is favorable. The Bhukti is also of Jupiter, Again, it is a favorable dasha. The antra was of Mercury. Now, Mercury is not our final significator, and Mercury will run up to 22nd of October 2016. So I told this lady that you will start your or join your business with your husband after 22nd of October 2016, when Ketu Antra will start, because Ketu is one of our final significator. So this is the analysis which I have done for this kind of query. Anyone who is learning KP astrology or horary astrology, they can easily erect the chart on their computers and can tally what I have told in this video, and they can learn. Later on, further, we'll discuss more and more about practical charts of KP horary astrology. Till then, good luck and thank you for watching.